Gaining clarity can be done by going for a walk. Gaining clarity can also be done by exercising. Yeah, I actually did the push-up just now, and gaining clarity, well, there's nothing like a cute walk in nature, so I'm combining all of this together. So there are actually a lot of gym equipment here. I wouldn't advise to go on there unless you either have cleaning cloth with you or black clothes on. Well, as you can tell, I have neither. So for me, this pass is actually new. I've never been here before. And guess what? Which led me here? Yeah, it's called Pokémon. I have to tell you though that this is not easy for me. It's a long walk, and actually where I just did the push-ups, I also rested for a while. I sat down until I was like, okay, where am I? The thing is, I've lived in this area for 23 years, and I saw something about an embankment, a dike, and I was like, where is it? And actually I thought all the time that it was close to me. So I'll show you around. So there is probably the dike, the embankment. And this is all new. And actually we were supposed to live here in this area. We had two first choices. And well, we didn't. But I've never been here. The only thing I remember from getting to live here was that we would be living near an electricity pole, which of course was not the best thing to do. And now look, I'm here, and it's wow, all nature. And while doing this, I'm thinking, well, maybe I should have been gone live on Instagram. But you know, it's cool. It's actually pretty cool to see it over here and realize, like, hey, there's nothing like a walk to gain clarity. And oh, what a coincidence. I am going to do a clarity challenge. So I love this one, and I'll honestly tell you, I won't be able to do this. I wish I could. I have so much admiration for all those people who can actually do it, but I don't have the strength. I've never had the strength to do this. So, but oh my God, I do admire the people. It would be nice if someone would be with me and would help me. So, back to clarity. What do I want clarity about? Oh, about so many things. Well, it's not like I don't have clarity actually, but with the clarity, in order to increase the clarity, there are some things I would like to do. So get rid of the chaos around me and in my mind. And over here, well, hardly any chaos is there. So that's good. And it's nice and quiet. I can hear the birds. So that absolutely creates clarity, both in the mind and, you know, I'll be going on a trip pretty quickly, the Chicago trip. Well, it's actually not a Chicago trip, it's a US trip. So I'm going to see friends and see, look at this. I'm getting training, and yes, I also want to go to Chicago, and then hopefully by the time I'm there, I'll see you out there, because I'll be doing a Chicago coaching trip. So if you would like to explore the city and get some clarity and work with me one-on-one and in a group setting, don't hesitate, because the challenge is going to take place this week and the trip is going to take place in less than a month. So 2023, September 20th till the 23rd. That's where the trip will be. Well, actually, it starts on the 21st, but we will get her on the 20th. So, something to think about. Are you going to join me on the challenge and then hopefully join me in Chicago too? That will be cool. Anyway, if you want to join the challenge, look out for what's posted on Instagram. And you can always send me a comment that you want to join. I'll make sure that there's a link. I know that I wrote a blog post which is called ladylexi.com/blog/Chicago trip. I don't think it's called Chicago Coaching Trip. I think it's called Chicago Trip. I'm not sure. I would have to check. But anyway, just go there and, you know, maybe you like the blog post. You can learn something from it. I know people actually learn stuff from it. And you would like to be joining my coaching too. I mean, there are so many variations. Of course, the summum is seeing me in Chicago. But there are a lot of people who actually see me like every week on a group coaching call. And it's all about speaking up, speaking out, sharing your story, being seen, heard and understood, and understanding your value and learning that you are good the way you are. Anyway, I'm going to walk on because, well, actually I'm going to do this. I like the stretching. It's good for my joints. So let's see where it takes me. And then I'm going to walk on again. And then I'm going to continue on my blog post and my website. So I'll see you in a bit on my blog site. Bye! The hardest part of this challenge were actually that's the walk like this. So I was drawn to this place by this one. Yeah, this is Pokémon. And I actually went there in the evening, and of course you couldn't see one thing. No lantern here, right? So no light. It's getting a Pokéstop in the dark. Didn't really go very well. There are two people behind me, so I'm going to wait here for a sec so they can pass. So going up here just now, that was the hardest part for me. But I managed it, so that's good. And well, I'm trying to reverse this. I'm not succeeding. But anyway, what I did think was that this path would lead to the village nearby where I'm usually at, and actually it does. So that puts things in perspective, so that's good. Well, anyway, I'm going to show you a little bit more of all of this. It's a beautiful area, so that's a good thing that they did this. Yeah, clarity. This provides clarity. It provides clarity because I'm beginning to learn about things I didn't know. I mean, I've gone through that part. So there is a biking trail behind this, which leads to a shopping mall, and where a number of my clients, when I was still having a place where they could go to, would go to. Yeah, so it's actually kind of new, and I have to say I do like it. So I guess this is not only working out my body, but also working out the brain. And so there's clarity on so many levels. Anyway, I need to keep on going. And again, it's kind of funny because I went there because of this thing behind there. And well, it ended up with me walking there, and like I said, it is quite a challenge, both for my back, my lower back. I do have a hernia slightly above my right SI joint, and well, then of course there's also the pockets in my upper leg. So and I do still feel like I'm walking like I'm drunk because I cannot walk in a straight line. But anyway, I'm going there, I'm doing it. Are you going to do it? And what do you need clarity about? Let me know, because this week we'll be starting the clarity challenge. So looking forward to seeing you on Wednesday. I'm walking here on a trail that is also a biking trail, and I used it when I was coming back from Delft. So it actually says here that it's a biking trail towards Rijswijk, and well, Rijswijk is next to here, and then there's Delft. And I remember that I didn't know where to go because it was pitch black, And then I met up with someone who helped me out. So I'm going to show you. So this is where I was cycling and I was like, Google Maps, why on earth would you send me this way? So it actually says, beware, bad road. There are tears in the asphalt, so in the concrete and pavement. But yeah, I remember this cycling here, and you know, I don't think it was raining, but it was pitch black, and suddenly it would go up and it would go down, and it was like, oh my god. So I knew I was close to where I wanted to be. It was back home. I just had no clue how to get there safe. But I do remember this, and those things always pique my interest a little bit. So I'm just showing you. So there are actually a couple of mills here in the area, even though you cannot see it. But I wanted you to see it anyway. That's what I love about this whole area here. You know, recently I recorded something. Well, let me show you. It was kind of similar to that thing over there. Do you remember where it goes up and it goes to the left and the right like a little Lego computer? Well, like a computer, but it looked like it was like giant Lego. That's actually something that Joe said to me. So it's kind of cool to actually see it. So there apparently are more. So they take the leaves and all the rubble out of the water. So let's see, what do we have over here? Yeah, it's a biking trail, so I need to be careful. So, oh, look at that. Yeah, we do have those here in Holland. We do. And I have no clue what these birds are called in English, but they kind of look like it's cold because they have their head always, you know, pulled towards their shoulder blades all the time. But yeah, this is, we have a lot of water systems, and of course, like I said, this is a dike, an embankment, but it's kind of cool to actually see it. Now it's daylight. So, and I just wanted to show you because I remember that I was like, oh my god. I felt so uncomfortable, so totally in the dark. Being here on my own, and I'm still very grateful for the guy who actually helped me out. So I think I went across this bridge, and I said, are you familiar here? Are you familiar here? And he said, yes, I am. I said, good, because I have no clue where I am, and especially not being able to see anything. So imagine going up here, not being able to see anything at all. So yeah, the view is nice. I cannot say anything else. Well, don't take the electricity poles in consideration. So there is a whole center there over there, which makes sure that we have electricity in the area. So if, oh, that's what I mean, if that one goes down, then we have a problem. Anyway, now that I've shown you around, I'm going to regain the walk because there's a route on Pokémon Go which I'm using, and I never thought that, you know, that thing, Pokemon, this one which I'm using to track my sleep, would actually help me to walk more and discover that we have outdoor tracks where we, like outdoor gyms. I mean, isn't that cool? So I think it's cool. Well, anyway, I'm going to do something similar when I'm in Chicago, because I love Chicago. There's so much architecture. I spent there months last year with Cheeky Joe, and hopefully she's coming with me again when I go there. Oh, only a few days before I will be going. First Florida, then Texas, Chicago, and then California. It's going to be such an exciting, I want to say walk, but trip. So anyway, if you want to meet up there, be coached one-on-one, and I mean some serious coaching, then let me know. And if in the meantime you're just curious what I do, well, I teach people to speak up, speak out, share their story, share their voice, be seen, heard, and understood and valued. That's what I do, because I believe people deserve it, to be heard and be put in their strength and not be put down. Okay, to be continued. Want to see more videos on clarity, then click on that link there on that video there, and you'll see more videos about clarity. See you there.